What is going on, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well, and this video is going to answer the question of, did I get weaker after PCT? Did I get smaller after PCT? Did I lose all my gains? Did I turn into a girl? Answer is no. So starting right off the bat, I'm starting with my bench press max out, and I managed to tie my bench press max at 295 pounds. Now the most I've ever benched is 315 pounds, and I've done that on camera, but that was at a 220 pounds body weight, and I got 295 at 206. So I definitely lose push strength when I lose a ton of weight like that, but pretty much for the most part I've maintained my strength as far as push, and that's pretty impressive for me because push has always been my weakest movement. I stink at pushing. My arms are octopus arms, and I have to move the bar a very far distance compared to people with shorter limbs. Here's a AMRAP set of 225 pounds. Try to get as many reps as possible. This was, of course, after the 275 for a double and the 295 for a quick single. But so far, again, the SERM half-life is out. I'm done with the SERMs. So far, I've definitely lost fullness. I definitely am not as full, as dense, but the strength and most of the size have pretty much stayed the same. Again, I never really stopped training like I was off cycle. I just kept training how I normally train, which is a big issue with most people. You know, once they go off, that's their kryptonite. You know, they can't do the same amount of weight, you know. To me, it's just like any other day in the gym. Here's the 100s on incline. They're still pretty heavy for me on incline. Working my way up to be able to do them for sets of 10. Again, not at a monstrous body weight. At 220 pounds, these were cake. But when you're that fat, anything is cake. As far as my weight goes, I'm still around 206 pounds. So basically maintained all my weight. Again, when you PCT, it is a bit of a game as far as your calories go, because you don't want to, number one, your protein synthesis goes back to a normal level, so you don't want to consume too much protein because you can't even assimilate it or process it. And you don't want all these excess calories that were converting into size when you had a lot of androgens are now converting into fat. But on the flip side, you don't want to eat too little and have your cortisol high as your body's trying to revert back to natty status and go catabolic and lose all your muscle. So you really have to find that sweet spot. In my opinion, I'd rather soften out and gain a little bit of fat than go catabolic and lose a ton of size and strength. But that's just me. That's the way my body reacts. So again, you have to really figure that out on your own as far as maintaining all your gains off cycle. Here's a quick physique update. Again, I'm definitely not as full, especially when I did the little bump of HCG at the end of my cycle. But I've still maintained most of the size, and definitely the chest mass is very noticeable because I had absolutely no chest before the men's cycle, basically, and that did wonders for my size. So the answer is no, I haven't lost everything. Alright, so my PCT is done. The SERM half-life has run out, and as you can see from the video clips, my strength really wasn't affected whatsoever, and I'm still able to move the same amount of weights, and my legs are actually gaining strength. Again, it comes down to how you keep training after your cycle, and again, as I said, as far as my diet goes, I was just focused on maintenance. I was not focused on continuing my cut. I will continue my cut, you know, next time around, because I don't want to go catabolic, super catabolic, and lose all my muscle. And on the flip side, I didn't want to eat a lot, trying to not go catabolic and gain a lot of fat. So that was a balancing act. But I managed to pull it off this time, and I've kept my weight around 206 pounds, almost to 205 now. So I've been gradually, slowly cutting down. Again, when I started the cycle, I think I was closer to around 210 pounds, and I'm obviously look visually a lot bigger than when I first started, and you guys can go check out the videos if you're new. But now that the SERM half-life is run, I'm going to be looking into going to the LabCorp. Again, that's my first time going to a LabCorp, trying to find the cheapest way of doing this because I don't want it to break the bank. I know a lot of you guys are interested in the LabCorp results, and I'm personally interested in the results, and it will tell a lot about SARM suppression and SARM recovery. But again, I base a lot of my claims off of blood work people post to Reddit and to other forums. So it's not like I haven't been looking at blood work, it's just I need to look at my own. And it should be interesting to see my own, especially after the bazillion SARM cycles or SARM experiments I have tried. So stay subscribed for that. Also, please comment down below what products from Enhanced Athlete you want to see me review. Again, I'll always keep it unbiased, and I'll basically just show you my results with it, and you can perceive what you want about the product. But stay tuned for that, LabCorp. Just comment some stuff you want to see on the channel. I'm kind of in a, people are creative. I'm kind of in like this slump right now. I haven't had any good ideas lately. So I just want to see what the audience wants to see besides the blood work video, because I know you guys want to see that one. So comment down below. Thank you so much. If you want to communicate with me directly, please do not comment something personal. Please message me on Instagram at RussoLifts or send me an email, ronrussoj@gmail.com. Linked in my pinned comment below. When you go to the comment section, you'll see my comment. So that's it. Did I lose my gains? No. Are the SARM gains maintainable? Yes, absolutely. Again, SARMs aren't like real gear, and it's not boosting you crazy super physiological. It's just definitely helping you recover faster. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video.